Hey everybody, this is Voa, and I'm just going to show off some of my Dark Souls stuff. This is being recorded on PC, and I'm playing it with my PS2 controller going through Motion Joy. I'm just doing this test before I get Dark Souls 2, because I'll be getting it on the PC, and probably doing a blind run with me talking over it. Right now we're just taking a look at my characters. This guy, Sunbro, he is a Sunbro still, I think. But he's kind of pathetic. I just essentially built a janky PvE character to help a friend of mine out when he was running through the game for the first time, so he's not really that special. This is my first attempt at building a Dex character. He's not great. He's going through as a Dark Moon Blade though, so being 80 is not a huge detriment to him. This is just me testing out an int character. I'd never actually done an int character before this, and they're really stupid. They're quite strong for like the amount of points you need to put in to actually get them running properly. Now these first two are actually really janky characters. They're not quick roll. They're not that great. Most of these guys, like these are my four main PvP characters. Four main PvP characters. This one's still in development, which is why his time is so low. This one only has, like, a lot of these times are really high because I went off and I grinded for ages. Like, I've got a Chaos Gargoyle on this guy and a Chaos Claymore. Love the Claymore. This guy's primarily a Pyromancer. He was my first ever PvP character built exclusively for being a massive jerk and going through as a Dark Wraith. But he tends to fight like level 100 and somethings a lot. But that's okay, because like he's a Vitality Endurance character, so with Pyromancy, so it doesn't matter who I'm fighting, pretty much. Was I hanging around? I think I was hanging around in Tomb of the Giants, and that's why I have the Skull Lantern. Normally I wouldn't. Baldur the Night Shield is the greatest thing in terms of stability for a medium light shield, and a lot of my Pyromancies, like there's some wasted points in this build, like there's 4 points in attunement that should be going to endurance because that last spell is pointless. I don't know what I was thinking getting the 23 in attunement. Possibly that like Chaos Tempest, I think it's called. Oh, that's such a great spell. I totally want that. And it's like, no, all you need is like 2 sets of combustion and you're done. And maybe a great Chaos Fireball. So like if I was to rebuild the character, I could do a lot more with him. Also that's Dark Wraith armor and a Dust Crown. Now I should have a Bellowing Dragon Crest ring with that, but Havels and Ring of Favor means I can just jump around like quick roll style. These other characters are slightly better in terms of what they can do. Brickhouse is primarily Vitality Endurance, and that's pretty much it. So she uses the Flip Ring and Favor and Protection. Chaos Uchi, because Uchi's a dumb weapon. She has really high dex. I can't remember why I put it up to 15. There was a good reason at the time, though. I think it's to use claws? I'm not sure. Anyway, I swap out the body armor for Silver Knight's armor every so often if I decide to do like a claws attack, because she has a ton of weapons. Main reason why she has like 21 hours on her, and she Dark Moon Blades in. Dick Ray is my intelligence-based invader, and has a lot of janky spells just to dick with people. Now, eventually I want to get Pursuers and just go in with full dark magics, but I don't want to be any higher than 50. So as you might imagine, it's a bit of a struggle trying to kill mana solo. I'm thinking of doing a really cheap thing involving, whatchamacallit, crossbows. Yes. Upping a crossbow to plus 15 or plus 5 chaos, and then just going ham on him for 5 minutes. And this is my next character who's coming through. He's strength-based, and that's essentially what he's going to be wearing for the remainder of his lifespan. Is going to be the Ring of Favor, Havels, and he's got enough endurance to one-hand Black Knight Ultra Great Weapons, I think they're called. You know, the halberd and the greatsword. He's got the strength to do max damage with them. Like, I don't know. He's still got 10 points to go before I'm happy and I'm finished. But I don't know if I want those 10 points to go into strength, endurance, or vitality. Because, like, 10 more vitality and I'd actually break, like, 900 health, I think it would be. Maybe, like, 950. 850, something like that. I'd break. And like my endurance is at a comfortable spot right here. I'd love to have better defense, but at the same time, I don't really care. The main reason I'd want a strength 50 is one-handing the Dragon King's axe, ditching the Havel's ring, and then equipping a shield with it, and just being a massive jerk with that. There's a few other strength 50 weapons, like the... not the Demon Machete, I think that's 40-something, 48 maybe. I don't know, he's a strength character. I made him a warrior because he had the best strength gain, and like, the leather armor is actually pretty good once you upgrade it in terms of its weight to defense. I don't know, he's pretty alright, he's pretty alright. Oh yeah, she's wearing the Dingy set because the Dingy body armor is amazing. And the dingy legs are pretty okay. The crimson legs give slightly better stats, and they only take twinkling to upgrade. Oh yeah, she's using an enchanted broadsword. Enchanted broadsword is amazing. It's really good. I didn't really like the broadsword for ages, and then I did a full playthrough of her with it. Like, I went straight to Andre, and I'm like, yo, give me that. And then I took it. And the length of the sweep with the R2 is really nice. It's really goddamn nice. This is also another Dark Moon Blade. Faith Dex, max Dex, 30 Faith, and then it's just got to be Vitality Endurance. I don't know if 115 is too high. Like, all these characters were made with no guides, no, whatchamacallit, no help and no information. I just built them because I know that PvP is a thing, and I wanted to try it out. As you can see, this is my primary character because he's got like 48 humanity. He just kind of stands there like, yo, sup, baller swag, quick roll, quick roll, quick roll. He's, oh yeah, I just want to talk about the Black Sorcerer gauntlets. These are here because of the Dust Crown and because they're super lightweight and give great magic defense when they're upgraded. Like, I'm sitting here at 36 magic defense, which is really goddamn good. I kind of wanted to do Witch's Gloves as well, but like, they're 0.7 heavier and they give better physical, but like, I've got 260, 270 physical resist. I don't need any more. My magic is where I'm really falling down. So, but like, most magic spells you can just dodge through anyway, especially if you're quick rolling. Like, I think I sent Laurentius down to the swamp, and there's Crestfallen. Should I give Crestfallen? Nah, I'm not feeling like a dick to him. By the way, Acid Surge is only here, so I can be a huge dickhead to people. So if I find someone who's AFK, just kind of hit him with one of those. And be like, yo, fuck your armor, son. And then I leave. I don't tend, like, it's not a hugely honorable PvP character. I don't like going in for all that honor bullshit, but like, if someone backs off from me, does a bow and raises shield, I'll never charge them. I'll just wait them out and be like, alright, give you one of these, and let's go. Shield up, go in. Like, I don't know, that seems to be the standard PvP thing to do. Though a lot of the time, you get people who just charge you down when you're bowing. It's kind of annoying. Or people who like hang around corners, and then, fuck you, God's Wrath. And there's nothing you can do about it, and it's just, well, there's stuff you can do about it, but if you don't see it coming, or if they have White Phantoms, which is one of the reasons why I kind of like the PC build better than the PS3 build, because you can just go in, check recent players, and be like, oh, hello, there's two of you together at the same time, but I've only invaded one world now. Alright, let's go. And that's when you 2v1, and that's when I just break out the Black Flame and just be like, doo-doo-doo, gonna just circle around you, doo-doo-doo, boosh. Yeah, Black Flame is dumb. This character still hasn't beaten Manus, I think, and I don't think he'll bother, because, like, it's just souls. And there's not a huge amount there? I don't know. So anyway, that's me kind of showing off for about 9 minutes on my characters. This character still has to go beat Pikachu and Snorlax. But, I don't know. I'm just starting off the area. I don't really care. Eventually it'll be a parrying dagger rather than this little, like, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, that's enough of that. But yeah, parrying dagger, just so that I've got something to do when someone comes at me. Because, like, it's all well and good being able to jump at their shit like that, but if this character's not going to have any more vitality or endurance, I only have enough to do a jump and then a roll away, and the roll is really delayed, which is really bad. That R2 has pretty decent range. The Black Knight Spear, is actually halberd even, is actually a really good weapon in terms of like the range it has and the damage it gives. But the problem with it, yeah, it's only +2 right now, but it's still hitting like 400, which is really nice. The biggest problem with it though is that it's really, really narrow. Especially it's like one-handed. Actually, no, it's a one-handed R1 is fucking amazing. The one-handed R2 is amazing. I mean, this is actually a lot narrower than it looks, because that initial swing doesn't have a hitbox. That little, like, that has a hitbox. But, like, does he have a 3-hit combo? I think it's a 3-hit combo. I've never had done it before. No, it's a 1-hit combo. Oop. Yeah, that initial wind-up has no hitbox. And that initial wind-up has no hitbox. So when you go to hit someone, you gotta be careful that you're actually hitting them with the spear, which is one of the reasons why parrying would be so good with it. Same thing with the Black Knight. It's here somewhere. Black Knight Greatsword is actually an amazing weapon. That's its back. Its dodge back R1 is a fucking amazing. Look at that. Really good range. I think it gives a shockwave. I know this one. Oh, that's the jump. Oh yeah, that's a great spin. It's so good. Just give him one of these. Boosh. But again, you're never going to hit someone with that if they're playing properly. Again, quick dodge. I love my under 25% rolls. They're so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm using the Thief Mask and black leather gloves and shadow leggings. The other option is to use black leather boots, and then shadow on those two. But this gives better defense overall, I think, because these things can be +10'd, and this can be +5'd. Again, Twinkling Twilight would actually be super easy to farm on this, because I just head up there, Duke's Archives, kill Seath, because he's a jerk, and then use his bonfire to farm Twinkling Twilights, which is really, really easy. I really should have upgraded this to +3 before I came here, or maybe this to +3. Because I haven't done the snuggly trades yet. Oh well, whatever. Man, the Claymore. I love the Claymore so much. It's like my favorite weapon in the whole game. Which is why I chaosed it on my main PvP character. It's just so much fun. Like, look at that! Such good range. And then if you hit them, you can confirm. Or if you don't, you can roll. Like, it's such a good weapon. I love it so much. And like, its R2 is so satisfying. Again, you can combo if it hits, and then you can roll if it whiffs. And then a lot of people will just swear by this Y-hander. I don't know. Base cannon's great fun. Yeah. It's really satisfying to hit people with. But at the same time, I don't like it. I don't know. I just feel really vulnerable anytime I swing. Even if I hit people, I always feel like I'm gonna get punished for it. What else? Yeah, this guy's got 9 humanity just from helping bros out. And soft humanity. Why do I have 70,000? Oh yeah, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with those 70,000 souls. He's just recently beaten the Iron Golem. Thank you, Tarkus Bro. Tarkus Bro's so cool. He's such a bro. So yeah, I'm just going to use this as a test on my YouTube page, and then I'll probably do a couple of uploads and talk over when I'm doing my blind playthrough of Dark Souls 2 when it comes out in a while. I didn't get into the beta, which I'm sad about. But at the same time, like, wee, flip. It's only a network test, and my network's pretty crappy, so I probably wouldn't have been a good candidate for the test anyway. So, whatever, yo. I'll wait till March with the rest of you. And then we can all have some jolly cooperation / massive dickheadness. Let's see if there's anyone around. Now, I've got the Dark Souls fix and the network fix installed on the PC version, which is why it actually... it looked a little bit janky now that I'm looking at the recording, but that's because it's in 30 frames. On my screen, it's 60, so I might up the recording to 60 as well, depending on how this test turns out. Like, wee. Like, look at that. It's really controlled, really nice. And that's look at that. 2 steps forward and swing. Really, really nice. And like, the 200 R2 is really good. Combos well into that. And that's just nice. You can do a lot of poise break with it. And I got the crest shield just because ninja flips. Slice. Look at that. That's the backdash one. That's so good. You get such a distance off it. You'll catch someone off guard, guaranteed with it. If they've never fought the broadsword before. And a lot of people won't have. It's a pretty rare weapon. And I've got a bit of pyromancy here. Oh. So I can just give him one of these. You'll notice I have a hell of a lot of souls. That's because of one invasion I did in the Duke's Archives. I found a guy who was probably New Game ++++++, and I didn't fight him. He just fell off the edge in the Crystal Cavern. And I was just like, oh, well, I guess I didn't get to fight him. Plus 400,000 souls. What? I'm so used to all my invasions giving me like 1,000 souls, if even that, when I get them. Like, most people I fight are around my level, like 50 or so. Like, this is still a quick roll, it just sounds a bit heavier. Because, where's Darkmoon? Because it's the Dark Wraith armor. I really like the Dark Wraith armor. It's medium weight, but has nice poise. It's a pretty good armor set overall. I've only upped the body and the legs though, because I couldn't be arsed to do the rest. Let's just check out the stats on them. Like, compared to the atrocious, the Ornstein armor, which I think is one of the best mid-heavy sets. Like, compared to the Black Knights, it's 1 point weight lighter than the Black Knights, and look at the defense on it. It's like 70 base physical, almost 40 magical, almost 50 fire, and like 40 lightning. It's really hard to get better than that, and the poise is really amazing on it. One of the biggest weaknesses is that it has really bad poison resist, but like, who even gives a damn about poison resist? I mean, honestly, you're not going to get hit by toxic in PvP. Unless if they're doing like a dex build with the gold and silver tracer, at which point you just gotta outdistance them. That's what the Black Knight Halberd's for. Such a good weapon for that. So use the Gargoyles, Halberd, Fire Scythe. Fire Scythe was just me messing around a little bit. So it's like a wasted red Titanite slab, which I was very sad about. I really wish I'd put it to better use, but like, the Fire Scythe, the scythe should never be overlooked. Like, look at the requirements. The really low, it's 1412 compared to like the 1614 or the 1612 of the other two halberds. So they're really good if you want like a super low end character that's just vitality and endurance to be able to use the same moveset as the Gargoyle Halberd. Main reason being, of course, it's one-handed R1 means that people can't just dodge roll away from you, and its two-handed one catches people with anything less than a fast roll. It's really good for that. And of course a lightning battle axe, because there's nothing like just stun locking someone to death. If they're just super lightweight, you take an early swing at them. God damn it, failed to invade. Take an early swing, two-handed if you want to, and just go 1, 2. Every swing does 475 damage. Have yourself a bit of fun. Whee! Its jumping's not bad either. It's got the same moveset as, what's that Divine Axe? You pick it up off patches, I think? Someone else has it. One of the people guarding, what's her face? Now I'm really embarrassed that I can't remember anyone's names. But yeah, I have this, which I was never really intending to use seriously. Just kind of as like, if I find someone who's super low level, you know, just give them a bit of fairness. 240 damage doesn't seem that fair, but like, it's more for the style of the thing. I guess I should equip, where is it? Another fail to invade. This, at the same time, the defense is really good. Again, just a little bit behind the Ornstein armor, but a lot lighter. It's one of the nice things about the Dark Wraith set, is that all of its stuff is super light, so you can almost guaranteed to quick roll. It's a really cool PvP build for it, actually. That's like super low level, like level 30 or something, Dark Wraith build. You use Pyromancy to get yourself through the world first. because like you're not going to beat the Four Kings without a decent bit of pyromancy. And like you can do the Four Kings super early if you just kill the Seal Guardian. It's not Laurentius, that's a different guy entirely. But if you kill him, like you can hit him with an arrow, and he'll die to the ghosts on the way through the temple trying to get down to you, because he doesn't have a transient curse. Like the one problem is you're giving up the ability to cure curses in that playthrough without getting a purging stone. And I think only the undead female merchant sells them at an exorbitant rate. So you just have to make sure not to get cursed, which isn't that hard. Like, I've never been cursed in any of my playthroughs, even like my first couple of ones. I've managed to avoid getting cursed at all. So like, if you get cursed, it's your own damn fault. No, Gwyn, why have you forsaken me? Anyway, I was gonna talk about something, but now I've got nothing left to talk about, and it's been 20 minutes! I love Dark Souls. So, if people want to see me do PvP stuff, I can try recording sessions of it. Otherwise, whatever. Peace.